Okay. Right, let's see if we can make this one look good. Whoo! Going to leave it at 100. Let's see what we can do with this. Going to make this one, I think this one's going to be a negative. We're going to make this one a negative image for a change. It's nice to do things differently. Now we're going to add a background colour. I'm just wondering what it's going to be. It's either going to be yellow or magenta. I'm going to go yellow. Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay. Actually, no, we don't use that. Now I've lost my red. Has to go back. You can't use copy density with RGB. Okay, even though I didn't actually move it out of position, I just selected it. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. Silly Konica Minolta design, I must say. So let's see how we go. Right. Let's see what we've got. Okay, right, it's called Cellar Press, and it's by a chain of sellers called Vintage Sellers. I think it is a chain. Now, I'm wondering, that looks nice, but I don't know, maybe that one. Maybe we'll do the front page. So we're just going to put the front page on the glass. We're going to do some funny things to it. But yeah, it's an interesting... I don't drink, but I just took this out of... I just souvenir, well, it's basically around for people to take. It's just another free publication designed to sell things, to give people an idea what's available and how much it costs. So yeah, but I just take it because I want to make a demo out of it. Haha. I don't drink, and I don't want to drink. I don't feel the need to be involved with drinking alcohol. It's something I used to do in moderation when I was young, but I don't do it anymore because I just don't believe in it. It's just something I don't believe in. I'm sort of, me and my future husband Luigi, both of us are non-drinkers. I prefer that way. I find it hard to trust people with alcohol for some reason. Well, I have a close relative who's an alcoholic, and I've seen what it does to her, and it does make her kind of antisocial, which really I hate. And basically, yeah, I just can't tolerate people getting drunk. It's just not my thing. And I used to drink it in moderation when I did have it, but basically most people seem to have the desire to get drunk every time they go to a party, for example. It's just a common thing that people do. It's just part of culture, I guess, even though it's not a desirable part of culture, in my opinion. I really resent people getting drunk, and I think it was something that just turned me off alcohol. Oh, I used to drink it in moderation. I used to enjoy the taste and the aroma, to be quite honest. I used to enjoy the taste and aroma of it, like Kahlua and milk, Bailey's and milk. I used to like the milky ones, but I used to like sometimes occasionally Jim Beam and Coke, but a very light. I couldn't handle a strong or a normal strength of Jim Beam and Coke. It had to be very weak. Jim Beam, I mean, not the Coke, because I couldn't drink it. I just couldn't drink. I remember I went to a party with some workmates and the bosses, and I was at the restaurant. Oh, I forgot to change it from negative, but it looks good. And basically, I just didn't like the taste for some reason of the strong solution that was made. And it was actually, I think it was a fairly standard strength of of how, I'm just wondering if I'm just trying to decide. But basically we were at a restaurant, right? I think it was a Chinese restaurant, and the amount, I think the serving I got in the glass, the Jim Beam and Coke, the Jim Beam was too strong for me. It didn't actually make me drunk. I just couldn't actually drink it. I found the strength of it too strong for my liking, and I just couldn't tolerate it, and I tried to water it down a bit, so to speak, and I still couldn't take it. I can only take a small amount of bourbon in my Jim Beam and Coke. I can't take the normal amount, let alone a real stiff amount. So I really just liked a light version of Jim Beam and Coke. And I didn't feel like I didn't want to drink it. It was too strong. I just wanted a light nip of it, you know. That's how I drink it. But most people obviously have more so-called adult taste, you could call it, adult taste. And they like it strong, but I don't. But I don't drink anymore. It's just something I don't believe in. It's okay to drink. I'm not saying it's wrong per se to have something to drink. It's okay. But basically for me as a person, I've decided for my own self, and my future husband also has decided, and we've decided for each other, not to drink, just to abstain from alcohol altogether. That's how we work. That's how we feel about it. It's just too much of a thing that people feel they have to have. It's like they have to have alcohol, otherwise they don't feel that the party is complete. But that's not how I see it. I don't like people getting drunk. It's not something I particularly like. Anyway, that looks really nice. But basically, yeah, me and Luigi, we just want to be teetotalers, and the parties we hold are going to be alcohol free. So that looks really nice, actually. I really like it. You don't even know what the fuck it was. It looks really good. I think now we can call it quits.